Hello, welcome back. We're doing a Monument Mythos Season 3. Let me go and pull that puppy up. Monument Mythos. Is it Mr. Manticore that I'm looking for? I believe so. Yeah, there we go. All right. Playlist. Do we have Season 3? Do not have Season 3 in a... Oh, we do, actually. And it was updated as of yesterday. Let's go. Amazing. All right. The Last Son of Alcatraz is where we're starting this one today. We got closed captioning. It does not work. All right. Is the stream silent for anyone else? It is just you. I hope. It's telling me that I got audio. The Mandela catalog also got a new one. Okay. This looks like probably about an hour's worth of content here. No Discord ping? Let me go ahead and ping the Discord. Everyone, anal log horror. Stream is audible now. Okay, cool. We already watched the House on the Ocean. Yeah, so we can... Oh, wait. That's the only one that's like any length. Oh, we barely have any to watch. This is like almost an hour's worth of stuff. What is your favorite superhero and supervillain? In cold take, Batman's cool. I don't know much about superheroes, so I can't. Scarecrow's cool. Spider-Man sucks. Get out of here with that. He's a teenager. All right. That's like his only defining trait. Celeste Dragon, thank you for the sub, my dude. More audio. There we go. Spider-Man or Superman?
Extra cautious. Because no one knows what they're doing. Half the time you don't know what this guy's gonna do without them. On a track.
It is actually just like this. Okay. You're low-key covering the subtitles. I'll move myself.
Do you have any special advice for young people who drive?
Take things easy, drive. My mind.
He was not born the height of the man.
So that is I think that was President Dean, which is interesting that he's like, oh yeah, just take an easy drive. Is Dean dead? I'm surprised. Legitimately, I am. I didn't expect them to kill him.
He was born much taller. Even as a child, he could stand over. However, she chooses to be the height of the man. Why? Because he thinks himself as a man. And more than man seems his size. Sometimes to protect. Sometimes to hurt. Sometimes to scare and humiliate. I believe one day that man will become giant.
Super Dean? Legs.
More powerful than a locomotive.
This series is very goofy. The last son of Alcatraz. This is a weird series, but it's good. How much did whatchamacallit get updated? Not Monument Mythos, but the other one. Also, is there more back rooms we could do? Because apparently it's only gonna be like an hour's worth of stuff. What is this? This feels like a comedy cryptid parody. Yeah. It is. If someone has recommendations for more back rooms, I'll take them, because I have a feeling we're going to need them in about an hour from now. Mandela. D-Day night sent back by a powerful explosion. Okay. D-Day Knight loses his helmet. I have no idea what we're looking at. This is season 3 for anyone who's joining. The Horned Serpent lives.
June 6, 1944. American units landed on Omaha Beach, unaware of the massacre that was about to occur.
I think they were
If those men
aware.
waded into the water, they could not have known that their chances of survival that day were 1 in 4. Those men were outnumbered by hundreds of thousands of bullets. According to determinism, these men had no free will. The 10 million men who were drafted for World War II had no free will, and the men that day who landed in the water had nowhere to go but forward. The atoms of these men led them all to a moment of almost certain death. That all changed with the Knight. We know little about him, but what we do know is that he is not of this world. Though everyone's atoms are following a defined course in our universe, the Knight's atoms are not. His world is gone, and when you have no world left, then what course is there to follow? The Knight is the only one in our existence with true free will. Only he has the ability to change lives. Determinism states that the American men sailing toward Omaha Beach were meant to die that day. The Knight arrived in shining armor and rerouted those lives.
The fuck?
The Knight deflected bullets, destroyed anti-aircraft guns, and lifted men out of harm's way. Before you could have shouted, "It's a bird! It's a plane!" The Knight
T-pose
had
on some
saved
people.
hundreds of lives whose fates were previously set. The Knight could have acted selfishly, watched as we lived out our lives, but he chose not to. The one man with free will chose to save those who were not meant to survive.
The
With
one
Knight-
man. That's how you fly. You got a T-pose. So there was like, everyone is determined by the atoms in their body except for this guy whose atoms are from a different world or whatever. So it's different.
Death is no longer a deterministic guarantee. At any time, at any place, the Knight can save us.
No one to stop him? His atoms are likely made. It's the last son of Alcatraz. Okay, okay, got it. I vibe with it. Are we T-posing? Are we doing it? That's his cock, I think. No? Having a hard time looking at what I'm looking at here. But I'm T-posing. Is that a demon? The D-Day Knight's helmet after excavation. It's rad as shit, dude. Dude, that's fucking awesome. Recreation? Yeah, after restoration, sure. That's sick as fuck. Dude, can you imagine someone just flying in and kicking ass wearing that? That's awesome. Oh yeah, no, it'd be really hard to move around with that, but I don't care. It looks cool. Oh, we're going there. It's very loud. I'm gonna back it down just a bit. Grandma tried to burn these. What's the title of this video? The Queen of the Lunarians. Let me move myself to the other corner. There we go. Is that a fella? Why posing? She was like a mirage, some sort of, some kind of fantasy. Pat Cleveland, an American astronaut. I love the font choice. She doesn't wear shoes, winter or summer. Ask her where she's from. Mars? Beverly Ann Johnson. She's here. She'll speak first. Ed Dwight, first man on the moon. Yeah, we went from metal cover to like prog rock cover, sure. No closed captioning, sorry. She will speak first. Like, was it Archfiend from Doom? They do that like thing before Ed Dwight stepped off the lander. Archvile. The Queen of Lunarians spoke. The first recorded words on the moon.
Beauty is something else, something inexplicable that each person carries inside. This form of beauty related to her vision. There's a great division coming about on this planet. There are going to be a lot of people who will die because they just don't know how to live. They don't know what life's about. They don't know how to give, how to love, nor do they want to. And those who are beautiful enough.
Are we going into conspiracy theory shit? This is a alternate universe, like fictional story about what if a lot of things happened that didn't. Is her speaking off? It's just really, really quiet. It's an ARG. Yeah, this is not real. Just happens to include some people who are real. There's President Dean, sure.
But something beyond that. They will have the chance to learn how to fly, to be beautiful, to rise above the level of the normal human, to be superior beings first, and eventually gods and goddesses.
My God in heaven, there's air here. Ed, what the hell are you waiting for, man? Blast her!
Blast her! My dude, come on. And he's gone. Cause of death due to eviction from reality due to the consequence of Lunarian encounter. Approximately 63 seconds to die. Case closed. Well, there you go. John Glenn died from being space lasered. He got banned. Took him almost a minute to get completely deleted from reality. Banned. This is what happened. Yeah, if you get banned from my stream, you get banned from reality, so don't get banned. Music. Jesus in Vietnam. Sweep and Redeem, Trial 1. Are these like mini stories? They all take place in the same like universe, but yeah, kinda.
Jesus increased in wisdom and stature.
It was the only
and
way.
Favor with God and man. And
What did that say? Bethlehem? Bethlehem. Greater than millions? America greater than millions? The first saved state. The United States. America everywhere. The peace equation. Our freedom greater than your freedom. Our Christ greater than your Christ. There's a spider on the wall. What are you doing, fella? You paying rent? We've been getting bugs in the kitchen. Could you get rid of those? Yeah, it's that way. Go that way for the kitchen. He can hang out in here. We get little buggies. There's peace built on... Their peace is built on inequality. I'm not gonna kill it. What did it do to me?
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
I'm telling him where to go.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors.
Okay, that's a different version of it than I've heard. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Other Christians, like, forgive us our sins as we forgive those who have sinned against us. Trespasses, I've heard sins, but I haven't heard debts.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power.
Okay, some people have heard debt before.
Forever. Amen.
Photograph of God. Is God hanging out on the moon? Or are you guys saying that's Richard Nixon? Welcome to the Nixon verse. I mean, okay. Fair enough. Mr. Manticore presents Jesus in Vietnam. After interfering in the Korean War, the last son returned to the fortress in Alaska. Nuclear missiles followed him home. Good. Great. Did we nuke Vietnam in this universe? The last son was captured. Captured. You nuked Jesus? God's gonna be upset about that one. We killed him once and it was chill, but second time, I don't know about that. Missing eye in Alaska. She kept it and we will find it.
How do we see? Our eyes are little round
Okay. She found his missing eye in Alaska.
and in front of the eye are the curtains of skin we call eyelids. But if we could take away these coverings, which help protect our eyes, we would see something like this.
Apollo 11 revealed the magical properties of the Lunarian anatomy. Apollo 12 retrieved samples. Apollo 13? James Dean isn't president in this one. Okay, so this is a different universe. Apollo 12 to ground control.
Can you read?
No? I never learned.
12, this is Houston. Go ahead. We shot the Lunarian and recovered their eye. Copy that, Apollo 12. Have a safe takeoff. Over.
Okay. So Superman is also a moon person? Why must Americans shot everything? We like doing that. Begins transformation. From the eye? Superman Jesus? Yeah. Superman has a Lunarian eye implanted. Jesus. Jeebles. And brainwashes the last son of bastardized impersonator of the Lord. Bastardized the last son into a bastardized impersonator of the Lord. Okay. Uh-huh. So did Alcatraz go off like crazy like it did in the other universe? If thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Okay. Matthew 6:22. Is that real? The light of the body is the eye, and therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of sight. The fuck does that mean? The lamp is being used metaphorically here. Okay. Eye for an eye makes the whole world mine. That's a raw-ass line. The horned serpent, right. The horned serpent from the last one. The Angel of Freedom and the Horned Serpent. They had their little pissing match. We already watched The House on the Ocean, so we're gonna skip it. It was in one of the last ones that we watched. At the end of the Vietnam War, the last son regained sentience. Devastated by his past action, he fled to the sea and vowed to be peaceful. The bushes are ambushed. Like Jesus, he became a carpenter. Just like floating through the air? Jesus could canonically build you a kick-ass bed frame. Okay, hold up though. Do we know that? Like, we know that Jesus was a carpenter, but do we know if he was a very good one? He was a like carpenter, but like was like, I mean, that doesn't mean he was any good. Like, can you imagine if Jesus was on the cross and he's like, dude, these are not the right nails for this. Like, these are not the right nails for this wood. Like, what are you doing? Come on. You know? You need like a 1/4 inch for this. Like, Jesus in the Bible never does any carpentry. They just announce that that's a thing and they don't do anything about it. Was Joseph known for being a good carpenter? We don't know. He just was. Yeah, if you're gonna kill me, can you not half-ass it? Like, come on. Get the right nail for the job, you know? I'm not saying he's bad at carpentry. I'm just saying that, like, you know. Joseph did... Well, I feel like Joseph was on the clock there. They were traveling. Why the fuck were they traveling? Hold up. I never really thought about it. Where the fuck were they going? It was tradition to return to their place of origin. Bethlehem for the census? Okay. I know a lot about Jesus. I'm just saying they don't really bring up a lot of this shit. They're just like, he was a carpenter. We got rid of the you know, we decanonized all of the stuff about him being his kid. So, like, you know, we're kind of just left with, like, he was a baby. And then he was an adult and he was doing cool Jesus shit. Off the coast of Dark Alaska. What an amazing sentence. Dark Alaska. Like Alaska, but evil. What does that imply? House in the Ocean is not an urban legend. It is a cover story. Wait, is Jesus? Lunarian cloud ship, the last son of Alcatraz. Oh, okay, these are two different people. Who are you now? This part's censored. I abandoned human matters for a peaceful existence. I inflicted enough... So wait, Jesus became a house? Superman Jesus destroyed Vietnam and then decided he was going to stop doing war and became a house? Is that what's happening? On the ocean. I'm covering up the blue stuff a bit. All right, I'll move myself again. He lives in the house in the ocean. It was not you. You were not yourself. I was and always have been a vessel for hate and destruction. He was brainwashed to destroy. So, okay. Is Space Jesus Superman? Let me make sure I understand all this. Space Jesus is Superman. Space Jesus got his superpowers specifically from the moon because they took the Lunarian's eye. Am I understanding this? Superman was a blasphemous copy of Space Jesus. The eye was used for mind control. I see. He had the superpowers before, so he was from another dimension or whatever. And then they gave him the eye, and he grew more powerful. The eye brainwashed him to become the War Jesus. He came from the Dean verse, probably. Right, okay. Because he was the serpent, the horned serpent from the first one, which is why he was the D-Day defender or whatever the fuck. The last son of Alcatraz implies that he escaped the previous prior Dean verse. The entity of the photo of God and the brainwashed last son are different individuals. The D-Day Knight is a different person. So the D-Day Knight, I think, is the serpent, the horned serpent. But that may not be the same people. Not... I think the last son, yeah, I kind of assumed that, like, the universes are connected, but not directly. Like, they hopped dimensions or whatever. Something like that. And we just got to figure out who was able to do it. Like, the Liberty Lurker, I would imagine, would be able to. And then, Horned Jesus, or Horned Serpent, or whatever. You have the will to change even now. You resemble a house more than a human being. So, George Bush was shooting Jesus with a gun? Because people were like, let's shoot the house? What are these videos? This is a weird horror series that's kind of a shitpost. That was Reagan. I thought Bush did it as well. It is a copy of my childhood home. It is how I wish to present myself to those I have hurt. Your powers are more similar to a Lunarian king than a man. You may be the king in our prophecy. Join our kingdom and discover yourself. He's the house, yeah. It was Reagan and the Bushes, yeah. I belong to no nation. Yeah, he just wants to live alone. He wants to be a house. Rule our kingdom. I will not. This is my domain, my sea. Yeah, leave him alone. Let him just chill. A sea of the last son? Foolish. Our prophecy is set. You will sit on the throne that is rightfully yours. Just fuck off. Let him own the ocean or whatever. Let him be a house, man. No. Holy... Oh, we got the moon guy again. So we got Guy, the D-Day defender, Jesus, and then the evolution of the last son. Are they all the same guy or not? And the Crescent King, right. Mr. Matchcore presents the Sea of the Last Son. The D-Day Night, that's the name of it. After Vietnam War ended, the Lost Son became the Crescent King. So they are all the same person. Lunarians used him to destroy language in America slowly. Sure. changes were subtle. No one noticed long time. Eventually, no one understood themselves. No one heard, no one spoke did. Lunarians builded schools earlier. Schools taught new language to us. Their language, language. We heard their language now. We speak their language now. No. We think their language now. No. English hard because our world is theirs now. No. It will take all time to relearn everything. The avenues. That's rad as shit. Okay, hold up. I need to move myself again. I'm sorry. I don't know where the fuck to put myself. I'll just put myself down in the corner now. Are we good with that? Before I can maybe here? Before I can speak longer and we can hear not more. I'm here to tell you this. I tell you the story of a man that was once good time go. Fortunate are we, I record his story before he stole language.
He began like most of you, a small boy
Thank
in a
God.
small town. It was not an easy living. His parents were sharp like whips, and his classmates
Sharp
were
like whips?
The boy would get up every morning to clean his daddy's shop before going to school by himself. All by himself.
It's actually no worse with dyslexia. If you want to know how dyslexia works, it literally doesn't matter. I can't predict what the word is going to be by the time I start the word or in the word. So it doesn't really matter how fucked up the word looks. Doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything for me.
To school, the boy would think about his role in the universe. He liked to think his role was to help. Help not himself, but everyone around him. But in order to help everyone, he believed he first had to win. At any cost.
Win what?
During one drive, he was particularly distracted by his thoughts. And he crashed into another car.
Killing
The boy stepped
Dean?
outside and saw a dying man crumpled in the wreckage. The boy tried to pull him out.
It's James
The
Dean.
man was impaled between the seat and the wheel. The man looked the boy in the eye and said, "You won, little bastard. You won." Then the man's life drained away. The boy cried hard as he tried to yank the dead man out. Out of pain or exhaustion, the boy fainted.
Dead.
And he had a heavenly dream. The boy was on a cliff by the sea. He was very afraid. A car was rushing up behind him. If the boy stood still, he would be hit. So the boy dove off the cliff. As he fell, faster and faster, he believed harder and harder. And just as he was going to hit the water, the boy was swept up back into the air, and
Sure.
he found himself flying over the sea, faster than an airplane. When the boy woke in the street, he still believed. And he found himself flying away from the scene. Win, at any cost, so that I can save everyone, the boy thought, as he cut through the warm, open sky.
I hope I'm not gonna try and keep moving the thing. I'm confused. I hope he remains from story, memory, and changes his mind. I want us to all health again. I hope we remind him back. Okay. I mean, I could make myself... I think I can make myself transparent. Get a deployable green screen. The main problem is that there's not really room. Like, literally right behind me is my camera. For art. I guess I could move that, but... I don't know how I feel about that painting yet. Almost. We're getting there. Have you made yourself clear? I will try. I mean, I can cut off the corners pretty easy, but I'd have to have an image to work off of. I don't know as if I can make myself transparent. I can make the corners transparent. That doesn't really help. Apply loot? What does this do? I don't know what that does. Blending mode. Multiply? Okay. Well, I kind of just blend in now. Is that better? I'm now red. Can you affect the opacity? I actually don't know if I can. Blending mode. Darken? Oh, no. Blending mode. Lighten? Oh, there we go. Opacity or alpha? Yeah, I don't see that as an option. Here, hold up. I'll just... So filters is not in there. Blending mode does these things, which doesn't really help. Lighten seems to be the best so far. Why not just lose the webcam for the time being? Like some sort of person who would think at words? Looks okay like this? It's a little weird. Let's see if this works for a minute. I can be kind of transparent for a minute. You still have it mirrored, by the way? Yeah. Reverse king. Return language. Return and saves us together. I hope Knight says saves us. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! It's good. Yeah, it's pretty awful screaming. What language? American English after Jesus breaks it or the Lunarians break it? It's hard to tell. I guess it's not hard to tell, I'm just dumb. Night and day. By Frank Sinatra? Wait, is Frank Sinatra a Lunarian? There's one of the Lunarian ships. New York City. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one. Lunarian cloud ship conquering electrical brain surgery, conducting electrical brain surgery on human civilians. Just fuck up everyone's ability to read. Let's see if I can move myself again. I'm over here now. You can't stop me. I keep moving. Dear World 90. I'm on the move. I'm teleporting. You'll never know where I'm going to be. I'm everywhere, doing everything. You can't stop me. Can't stop me. Can't stop me. I'm over here now. Dear World Nightly, I lost my temper. I didn't mean to hurt her. It's okay because she still lives. In my world, statues held souls. Here is something. Evidence. Night. Show feet, stop saying that. I was thinking that was Barbara Bush, but I'm not actually sure. Could be Thatcher. Oh, she has no mouth now. That's weird. Did she lose an eye? No head? Caffeine is just not doing it for me, man. Baby Superman? The D-Day night wears the head of Alice Avenue Memorial statue. So that's someone else. That's not Thatcher or Barbara Bush. Just some woman. He removes it the next day. Just yeet. Is this an intentional shitpost or is the author serious? Can he be yes on both of those? That's a real world statue of Lois Lane. Okay. He dropped Alice Avenue off the Chrysler building in the last video. Okay. And here's some Frank Sinatra. Is there a plot to be followed here? Yeah, but it's an ARG, so it's kind of hard to follow. Grief can make you a monster. We're still getting pieces. We don't actually have a whole lot of... It's not an ARG, it's just unfiction. Okay. Nixon is God is the name of this one. All right. Preliminary results not for official use. Cause of death, self-inflicted head wound from ray gun. Location, the moon. Note, motive for the blast may be revealed in last audio recording by victim. Note, the following audio does not feature the voice of Ed Dwight. Anonymous voice heard in this audio is widely referred to as the Moon God. God, of course, is the greatest philosopher of all, Richard Nixon. There's a fella on the moon. That's Richard Nixon just hanging out on the moon. Okay. The following audio contains ideas that may be harmful or traumatizing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm recording now. Tell me everything.
I remember when I left the Horde Serpent. I landed on the moon first. And you knew better to set me on your world. And I wondered whether you all would accept me or not. To find the answer, I have run an experiment. I produced 3 beings out of myself. The sun, the night, and the queen. All 3 of them are extensions of me. They are meant to tell.
Okay, so Richard Nixon is God, and he's on the moon, and he's made 3 versions of himself. So the question on whether or not he is... Okay, sure. Yeah. The Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
They will go mad, each in their own way. Your world is not kind to them. Your world will never be kind.
I fed you already, baby.
Their sacrifice will make me realize that I can never risk stepping foot on Earth either. The closest I will ever be to your world is right here on the moon. One more thing. It is inevitable that the sun will become the king of the Lunarians. Once his transformation is complete, I must destroy him. For he will be one of the most dangerous rulers in the universe. The king must perish.
Future me, VOD.
I am sorry.
Fair enough.
No human was ever meant to hear what I said.
I'm not ignoring them. I already fed them. They're being little babies. Pew pew! Ray gun to the head. Oh, and it made his head come off? Wasn't... That seems like a highlight to why he might be dead. Oh, a lot of him come off. Nixon is God. Wonderful. The art is great, yeah. Little chibi versions of all the characters that we've learned about. There them is. That's not Obama, that's Ed, what's his name? The first black man on the moon. Or the first person to set foot on the moon. So what do we do now? Because that's over. So what are these notifications? Fuck bees, salad fingers. What do you understand? Okay, yeah, let's talk about what we've seen. Okay, so Richard Nixon is on the moon. He is the serpent god or whatever, right? You could watch Backrooms. We might want to watch some Backrooms. Because we've really only been live on this for like 30 minutes. Okay, so here's my theory. Richard Nixon was evicted from the last reality to this one, the Nixon verse, where he was the serpent god thing. Is this meant to be the actual Richard? Yeah, like the president Richard Nixon is God now. He's the Nixon of the Dean verse, sure. Who gave up being president because he was like, Dean is so fucking cool. And so he went to the moon because he knew he couldn't go to Earth because everyone would hate him. So he made 3 versions of himself and then sent them to Earth. And basically, America abused the shit out of him. They used one to like bomb Vietnam, and then they used another one to work on D-Day. We still don't know who got in the crash with Dean. I thought we found out that it was Superman. No, the timing's not right. It's not Nixon. Nixon said he never set foot on Earth, so it can't be him. It might be Sinatra. Sinatra does have superpowers, so he might be Superman? Sinatra might be the god aspect of Richard Nixon that is Superman. Sinatra IRL was called Old Blue Eyes, true. Sinatra might be one of Nixon's clones. Why are they using actual people from the 50s? Because it's funny? It's an alternate history thing. It was really funny to have James Dean be the president and be just himself and really good at being the president, despite the fact that he was incredibly ineffectual. After Jesus Nixon did Vietnam, he turned himself into a house, and then the Lunarian spaceship came by and was like, you gotta be king now. And Nixon is like, he's gotta be king. But Jesus Nixon didn't want to be that. He wanted to be a house on the ocean. I sound insane, but I think I'm right. Jesus Nixon did Vietnam because of mind control. Right. He was mind controlled by the Lunarians. No, by the government? Because they used the Queen of the Moon's eye? And as soon as House Jesus Nixon or another Lunarian's eye, I would assume... No, the timing's wrong. It depends on when we went to the moon in this universe. The Apollo 12 mission was to retrieve the Lunarian eye to implant it into the sun. Sure. Controlled by the government through the use of Lunarian biology. And then at some point, the spaceship, I would assume after it absorbed Nixon Jesus, decided to start fucking with American English, specifically American English, probably as revenge for Vietnam. I think. Am I getting this right? He brought the war home. Right, because the nukes followed him? The D-Day night is a separate entity from the last sun. Yes. The D-Day night is a different aspect of Moon Nixon Jesus. So who is Sinatra? I think Sinatra is the D-Day night, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't think it's spelled out yet. Like, we don't know. But that's my guess. What does it matter one way or another? Theory crafting and fictional series that are entirely made about that is fun. The Nixon verse is still ongoing, so we don't have to know the answers to this. Is he this world Sinatra or the Dean verse Sinatra? That's a good question. I would assume that it's well, Nixon made him, but Nixon comes from the Dean verse, so I think it's the Nixon verse Sinatra. I think. How far has the Mandela catalog gone? Like, what have we missed? Do we know the Lunarian prophecy? We know that it's House Jesus that blew up Vietnam will become the king of the moon. Fuck this? No, this is great. It's insane, but it's good. And I get I know a few YouTube channels that do some good backroom stuff. The teaser for the next episode will be the finale of this. Yeah, this is it's a hard one to do. Yeah, we got like 2 more episodes if there's 12 to a season. Okay. What do we do now? Backrooms? I want to spend probably like an hour and a half at most on this because I want to play the new Monster Hunter stuff with the wife. I think I heard her bustling around out there. So I'm gonna next time I hear her bustling around, I'm gonna run out there and kiss her. So we got this one is from Kane Pixels. Okay, so we could just pop straight into this and have this VOD be like all sorts of random shit. I haven't seen this one yet, I don't think. I think, or do we cut the VODs? That way people who want to just watch Backrooms, we might want to do that. It's months old. I don't recognize this guy. Pretty sure we saw this. You guys might have seen this with Fred. I don't know. I don't think I saw this. Are there other Backrooms videos that we can watch that we can just like clump into one big video? Yeah, I think Fred watched it. Vodka Kiss Your Wife is probably a good one. Okay. Cutish and Frag come to mind. Okay. Backrooms. Okay. We'll go and tweet that puppy out. And I'm going to restart stream. Let me know when you hear this.